Hey everybody, and welcome to another great episode of Good Cooking with Crystal. And today I'm going to be recreating with you a breakfast sandwich that I found at 7-Eleven made with French toast. And so let's get started in this. And I found this and I liked it, so I hope that you guys like it too. Something that you might want to cook your families. So I'm going to start with making some eggs. So here we're gonna put a couple eggs in. And then we're gonna whisk that up. Now while I'm whisking my egg mixture up for my French toast slices, which I have a couple of nice slices of Texas toast, which is what the 7-Eleven sandwich was made from. And so I'm just gonna preheat my pan over here to up high, so that way I can get my sandwiches done quicker, because I don't want to take a whole lot of time from you guys, but I also want you guys to pay attention to what I'm making. And here I have a little bit of milk, my mixture for my French toast here, for the egg to be mixed up in. Okay, so here's my egg and milk mixture. And we're just going to put a dab of cinnamon in there. So here I have some ground cinnamon. Okay, here's my mixture of egg and milk and cinnamon. Now we're going to see if our pan's preheated. And so now we're going to start with a little bit of pan cooking spray. We're going to spray our pan down now. And so here we go to start making our sandwich here. Okay, so here I have my Texas toast, nice and thick. And we're just going to dab that up a couple times. And I take my spatula, which I have here. I have purchased a brand new one. And we're not going to let it cook too long on each side. We're just going to golden brown each side of the toast. And then we'll start cooking the eggs after I make all my bread. And while the bread is cooking, I want to show you what I'm going to be using to make the egg for the sandwich. I have a little bit of cooking ring here, and I'm going to be using that to cook our eggs in. I'm just going to keep flipping this until each side is golden brown. Just turn our pan down just a little bit here. And also today I'm using a one-eyed electric burner, which you can use a burner at home like what I'm using, or you can use a gas grill. It really doesn't matter. Your preferences on the way you want to cook it is fine. So there's one piece. I'm going to do that a few more times. I've got to make 4 sandwiches. And there's what the second piece looks like before I toast it. Turn down just a little bit more to reduce the heat so it won't burn. So hopefully everybody's doing great out there today. Hopefully wherever you're at, the weather's not too hot, but not too cold either. And hopefully you're having a fantastic day. A little bit more cooking spray. Okay, well, let's start pre-assembling our next item, which is the egg. I'm going to put my egg ring into the pan. Okay, so now we're almost about ready to start assembling our sandwiches. I'm just finishing the last 2 slices of bread, and then we move on to getting ready to assemble the sandwich, cook the egg, and we'll throw some ham on, which is what it calls for. So I picked up a little bit of ham slices here, and I got some cheese that also melts easy, just single wrapped cheddar.
Okay.
Turn that down just a hair bit more. Okay, so now our bread's all done. Now we're gonna move on to the next step. So the rest of the parts for the sandwich. Now we're gonna cook the egg in the pan. Let's turn up just a little bit to get it cooking just a little bit faster. I put my power setting heat on about 4 with this burner that I'm using. And so it's just beginning to cook right now. And while the egg's cooking, let's move on to a little bit more of an interesting time, and let's pre-assemble one of the sandwiches so you can see what exactly it is I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm going to take my cheese and I'm going to throw one slice of cheese on my meat, on my bread, and then I'm going to throw some meat on there. While we're waiting for our egg to cook, this is pretty much the simplest breakfast sandwich you can make out there. I'm going to throw 2 slices of ham on there. And that's the beginning of our sandwich. Now the egg is getting white and is cooking just where I want it. Now let's reach in there . And now let's put our egg on our sandwich. And there we go. That's basically the whole egg sandwich, breakfast sandwich. There's your egg, ham, and cheese. And that is all there is to the 7-Eleven breakfast sandwich. And I'm just gonna assemble the other ones the same way I did that. Well, this is all there is for this one, folks. Thank you for watching. Good Cooking with Crystal, and hope you have a great week. Thanks for watching.